Welcome to the LizardSEO.com training series on basic search engine optimization practices. This video will cover some basics of search engine optimization for a website, basic tools and tips, and how websites are evaluated by search engines to obtain ranking. Basic search engine optimization contains a few main components that should be remembered for every site that you optimize. The first is programming. The site should contain certain elements of programming that make the site friendly for search engines to find, that make the site visible to those search engines. Content. Content is another very important tool for search engine optimization. Your content should be developed and produced in a way to gain maximum search engine results. And finally, promotion. Promotion covers external promoting of a website to gain inbound traffic to that site and to get that website publicly visible. First, let's cover programming. There's some basic search engine elements that should be covered in each website and be included in each website for maximum search engine results. Those include meta tags. The importance of meta tags really has decreased exponentially over the last few years. A lot of search engines actually don't pick up the meta tags all that well and doesn't rank according to meta tags, but it still is important to include those in a website. At Lizard SEO, we actually use the meta tags such as keywords for more of organizational purposes than anything else for the website. The second element there is page structure. Your pages should be structured in a way to make it very friendly for search engines. For example, the naming of the specific files should be something that contains some type of keywords for that page. Example of that would be you have an order page or for a certain product. You want to include that product name in the page file name for that page. Instead of just calling it page2.html, you would want to say something like ordercomputerparts.html. That would be an example of a better page structure to use. Other files, part of programming that you need, robots.txt file is a simple file that you put on your server that actually tells the search engine spiders where to go and what directories to index. That can be very helpful because you can direct them to certain directories and also disallow them from accessing other directories. For instance, if you have some protected content or maybe some intranet content, you can protect that from being indexed by search engines. .htaccess file again helps the search engines to know where to go in the site and how to navigate the site. And a sitemap.xml basically is another file that helps the search engines locate all of your pages. The sitemap.xml file really helps search engines to be able to find everything in your site and not rely on their built-in structure to find those pages. All coding should be SEO friendly, meaning it should be able to be read by search engines so they can pick up all the elements on your page. Next, we're going to take a quick look at content. More content equals more info for search engines. Basically, the more information that you can get on your page, the better. The information should be on topic, should be targeted and focused to your website. Shouldn't be off topic, but it should contain just good, solid, relevant information about your website. A good way to do this could be to include a blog on your site. You can have a blog installed or install one yourself and basically use that to keep fresh content updated on your website. Regular updating is also another key. You want to make sure that you keep adding information to your website. Google and other search engines like to see very well updated sites. They like a lot of fresh information. Another part of content is to make your pictures SEO friendly. That is just simply adding an alt image tag to your picture so the search engines can see it. Obviously, search engines can't read or look at a picture, so this helps that factor become into part of search engines. Next, let's take a look at promotion. A lot of promotion is about inbound links. Google and other search engines highly value inbound links. That's one of the top things that they look for in a website. The more inbound links, they consider that the more votes for that site. The more votes you get for your site, they assume that you're better, have better information, that you're more relevant, that people enjoy and like your site. That's why they're taking the trouble to link to it. Directories. You can also publish your website in different directories. That can be a good way to start getting some inbound linking. It's also a good way too because Google does crawl those directories to make sure that they can find all the websites out there. Now, quick note on that, as far as spamming and things like that go, you want to make sure you're in high quality directories. Just being in low quality directories doesn't really help you. It can't really potentially hurt you, but it really is not going to help you all that much. The only way it would hurt you really is if the directory is found to be very, spamming other sites, things like that. So you want to make sure you're in good quality directories. Also using Web 2.0 technologies. This refers to social media such as Facebook, um, MySpace, Twitter, things like that. Can be really used as a good tool to promote your website, to make sure that people stay in touch with you, because that's really the key to make sure not only people find you, but that they can find you again and find your information. Forums is another great way to promote your website. You get out and get active in some forums. For instance, if you have a website selling car parts, you really want to get out there and active in the car repair forums just to offer some tips. Again, a tip for that, you don't want to be spammy. You don't want to just jump in there and say, hey, come look at my site. But you really want to get in there and offer some good quality feedback and some content. And a lot of those forums will let you link back to your website to hopefully get some traffic back. What is most important? Again, we talked about inbound links are very, 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 very important for search engine optimization. You should spend a lot of your time trying to gain inbound links once your basic pages are set up. And content. You want good targeted relevant content that's very on topic, and that's regularly updated. Well, thank you for joining us for this video. If you have any questions about other search engine optimization techniques and would like other tutorials, please feel free to visit us at lizardseo.com. And if you have questions, you can also reach us there and contact us. We'd be happy to help out.